What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So I said I was going to tell you guys who my mains were going to be in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and why I choose these characters to be my main characters. Now, the very first character that I think is going to be my main is Deadshot. For some strange reason, he, in quote, fights very well. The way his projectile game is done is quite appealing to me. Not only that, there is a sort of a semblance with the way Deadshot fights in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League to the way he fights in Injustice 2. I don't know if many people may have caught it when they were playing the alpha, or maybe any reviewer may have actually paid any attention to this, but my goodness, he is stylish and he does a lot of really cool moves like you'll see him do in the Injustice games. And many of you know Deadshot was a problem at a point in the game's meta. So that alone was very interesting to see, because I did patronize Injustice from the, spectator perspective. I remember buying it, but then when I saw combos, I was too lazy to learn the combos and I dropped the game, which I still kind of regret till today. I wish I'd actually learned it. It would have added one more fighting game in my belt. But I just wasn't even in a, good and comfortable place to be able to sit down and pick up a video game. So even if I had learned it would have been under some of the weirdest and I would say crappiest circumstances. However, the community of NRS gamers that were playing the game, supporting the game, were very helpful to allow for me to see how insane DC characters could be represented in combat, regardless of their play style. And so this is why Deadshot really does resonate with me. The other main character that I would love to main, and I think I'm going to main, is King Shark. He's a brute, but I enjoy and I love his movement. His movement, because it doesn't necessarily, or it's not necessarily tied to any of the tech for the most part, he feels unrestricted. I wish you can imagine it with me. If you watch the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League gameplay trailer, you'll see exactly what I mean. I'll show you a glimpse of it right here from this DC official gameplay trailer that was actually put out 2 years ago. So watch the way he moves, and I'm going to slow it down because I think this is more than likely going to exemplify exactly what it is that I would like to show. So the way he's moving here through, the structures and his little, ground smash explosive ability is somewhat representative of how he moves through the world. He'll move like that on ground. He's able to leap with heavy, I would say vertical, and is also pretty good at climbing around buildings. It's actually pretty cool the way he moves through the game. I thought to myself, this is wild, just seeing the character do that. And so if you're looking at, say, the character's movements, if you're looking at, say, the way the characters traverse the world, I think he has one of the most organic means with regard to what is within his, powers to move across the world. This is what I really do like about him. So it's a toss-up between him and Deadshot. With Captain Boomerang, I did not like his, Speed Force ability. And I think it's probably because it's something I needed to master. His has a little bit of a learning curve to it. But look at King Shark. He can just leap from building to building. He could just take out enemies. He could, slam into a place with all of them there and deal a lot of damage. So that's kind of how his character is overall. And then when you look at Harley, she also uses some kind of a tech device as well. And there's also a little learning curve around that. This is why I didn't necessarily vibe with, Captain Boomerang and Harley Quinn, because of their traversal, where in the case of Deadshot and King Shark, they were just organic and they were just smooth overall when I started to basically use them. So these are some of the things that, for me, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League were highlights when I played the alpha, and they're just in terms of mechanics. This is not the overall judgment of the game, because like I've said in my past videos, it's hard to basically do that because the game would eventually change. There are things about the game that you're not necessarily going to, see from the beginning and the onset. And there are things that are expectations for me that can't be seen, like how the game is going to be supported and so on and so forth. However, with the mechanics that are presently available, it is very easy for me to be able to say, yes, definitively, these two characters did resonate with me. Now, when the game comes out, it could be that, Harley and Captain Boomerang may move in position to being closer to the characters I'd prefer using. but not at this time at all. All right. Thanks so much for watching the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Peace out.